I was about to tweet the link for this with soon, but I see my face, which means we're up, so I tweeted now! Hi, everyone. Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another Saturday. What does Saturday mean? Hockey Night in Canada. Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by Coca-Cola. It's the little can this time. Or is it the normal one and I'm huge? You decide. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. It's a classic. Toronto Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. Habs fans, well, I should say Leafs fans, welcome. Habs fans, welcome back. I have obviously done way more streams for the Leafs than any other team on account of I do their regular season Saturday nights, but I have done more playoff games for the Montreal Canadiens than any other team. And that is upsetting. It's very upsetting. Because I just want the Toronto Maple Leafs to win and do the thing. Anderson falls down. Bunting falls down. Are we going to get a call there? Or is it just continuing? It's just continuing. We like that. Matthews, 2 goals last game. 2 nice goals. 2. Nylander, what a pass! Oh, and a goal! Is that Gio? Oh! You love to see it! That's a spicy meatball, Gio. Whoop! There's a few really nice, subtle plays there. Even Gio giving it to Matthews there, I think it was. Willie. Oh, that's a good shot from Gio, who has scored the Leafs' last 2 goals. You got the empty netter against the Jets. Ooh, seeing eye shot. Sneaks under the blocker. Between the arm and body of Montembeault. 1-0 Leafs, less than a minute in. Oh. Oh my goodness! Oh, what a shot from Samsonov! He doesn't even know what he did. How is this play not dead? Okay, it's finally dead. He went into a goalie position I can only describe as Maggie Simpson in a snowsuit. He just laid there. Oh, what a stop. And that puck was loose. I think Pierre Engvall saved a goal there. And then Bobby McMahon shielding the puck. That was no small feat from the Leafs defenders there. Yeah, that's good strength there from Bobby McMahon. Samsonov makes the initial save and his teammates help out with the rest. Sandin loses it though. It only takes 1 to tie it right now. Montreal, a little bit of sustained zone time for most in quite some time. What a dangle from Mitch Marner. He's looking for friends. Takes the shot himself, stopped by Montembeault. Oh! Wow! Kelly Yarncroke buries it. And was that a needle thread pass from Connor Timmins? I want to see this again. I want to see this again from a guy who I didn't even think was on the lineup card to start this game. Watch this dangle here from Mitch Marner. Finds it in his feet. Ew! Oh, that's so not nice. Doesn't wait for his friends. Drives the net, shoots, stops. Timmins goes straight to Yarncroke. That doesn't hit nothing. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Yarncroke's reaction says it all. He can't believe it. 2-0 Maple Leafs with 2.5 to go in the first. Leafs under 40 seconds to work here before intermission. That means the top unit should be out there the whole time. On! Rebound! Montembeault stops it! It's loose! Willie puts it on! Another stop! O'Reilly, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up! It's going to be a partial 2-on-1, I think. Willie racing back, Suzuki with it! Where is it? Stopped by Samsonov. Mad dash in the final 15 seconds of the first period. Leafs look to make it 3-0 here. Willie puts it on! Stop! By Montembeault for a face-off. What a sequence! A little bit of magic. Let's see if they can do it. They win the face-off. Marner across to Riley. Oh, knocked wide. And the Leafs up 2-0 on Montreal. We like that. Do we like that? We like that. I just checked. We like that. Heading into intermission. Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by these guys, Coca-Cola. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Click like, click subscribe, and tell all your friends that there's magic when we cheer together, for crying out loud. And there's magic every time you kick back with a nice little Coca-Cola to watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle. It's kind of weird calling from this angle. I couldn't tell if I liked that or not. Variety, though. It's the spice of life. Kampf battling for it. All of them are battling for it. The Leafs basically surrounded the net there. Uh-oh, Habs. They have the zone. They have a shot, and they have a goal. Josh Anderson, man. He doesn't score all the time, but it sure seems like he scores against the Leafs a lot. A lot. And just like that, Habs cut the lead in half. All those numbers. They were so good in the first. They did this, they did that. And with one shot, it's now a one-goal game. Josh Anderson left wide open. Great look, great shot, great goal. It's now a 2-1 game, less than 2 minutes into the second. So a pretty hot start to both periods. Leafs get one in the first, Habs get one in the second.
Asked him this morning why he's had so much success against Toronto. He said, got a lot of buddies that are Leaf fans, so that's motivation.
I don't know what that guy's yelling. And I don't know why he took off his hand. You were making finger gestures. You could have just used the giant hand with the giant fingers. They weren't really able to see much of it because of the COVID shutdown. Dadonov puts it on. It goes wide. Leafs, oh boy, really taking their time getting rid of that thing, but they finally do. This penalty is half killed. Oh my goodness. Did that player fall off of the bench? Who was that? Marner dumps it.
Yeah, good stick by Giordano. You know it's not necessarily.
A lot of players are falling down barely on camera. It's screwing me up.
Just over a half minute remaining in the
Josh Anderson. Man, mystifying player. Some games he's barely noticeable or usable. Other games he is an unstoppable juggernaut force of nature. And in the second period, he has turned into that. Blast! Rebound! He goes around. Habs still have it, though. Dying seconds of this power play. 5 seconds to go. Sandin's going to have to burst out of that box real quick. Habs still with it. Get out there, Rasmus. Get out there. There he is, lad. Behind the net. You got to be a forward, Rasmus. You got to be a forward. And stopped by the glove of Ilya Samsonov. You love to see it. Boy, the Habs are catching up in a big way. You see what I mean? Who's out there right now to hopefully raise hell. So here come the Habs. Ooh, break up the pass. Oh my goodness, and a goal! Wow, what a chaotic shift. And the fourth line comes up big. Is that Belzile with the goal? RV Pinard, the 2019 draft choice. And isn't that funny? Everyone behind the scenes. I was saying, there's a player on this Habs roster I don't even recognize. And I said it was RV Pinard, and I said he's definitely scoring tonight. And there he is, roofs it up over Ilya Samsonov.
Game of the season. Harvey Pinard drives to the net.
And this is how the Habs got to score. Fight and claw, tooth and nail. Slavkovsky is out. Caulfield is out. A lot of your biggest guns are out.
Also a former junior captain.
That's how you got to score. And RV Pinard gets his first of the season. And now here the Leafs are against the Habs team that are cold as ice and reeling.
Opportunities for players to get more.
And they're getting killed, frankly, in this second period. Leafs are getting really outworked and outplayed. Got to get that momentum back. Riley looking to start that trend. Wham! Missed. I'm going to say it until it's not true, and it's always true, so I'm going to keep saying it. Oh! How didn't that go in? Oh, the Leafs real close to giving up a third there. And forget blowing a lead. Habs might take one of their own. Aston Reese hit by Anderson. This is a poor showing from the Leafs. My goodness, they're running for their lives right now. Riley looking for a friend. He finds one. On. Sharp angle, but there's a rebound at least. Liljegren gets it back to Riley. On. Wide. What do you got to do to get a fucking call there? Riley puts it on. Whoa! I think that one caught Montembeault by surprise. But he caught it. I thought that save deserved better applause than that.
Separated from the puck, but away goes Anderson. Chips and cheeses against Giordano.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't complain about that, Gio. That's interference every time. Every time. And if I had one criticism about Mark Giordano, and I've said this, he takes too many calls. He's second on the Leafs in penalty minutes, behind only Michael Bunting. Makes sense. Probably leads the... I think he might even have more than Bunting. Bunting's taken a few misconducts. Wham! Up and over. Leafs in survival mode here. What happened there? Oh, Samsonov, no mask. What happened there? Suzuki giving him the business. What happened? Well, he got hit in the head. Suzuki saying he shook it off. I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing, though.
Was it Jake Ottinger that got the one for pulling it off? He just flopped his head and clearly the strap had come off. And, he's been under siege this period.
There should be, like, I would pay premium to have all the players mic'd up.
You know, you think Hoffman's gone through a stretch. He had 6
Sammy buying some time.
Goal seasons, a career high 36, and right across.
I think that might have skipped up off a Hall's stick there. And it drilled him right in the head, and you can see the strap off, clear as day. Hall points at it. Jeez, he was pretty upset. And then there's Zach Aston Reese. You know what I mean? Just feels like a spot where they can improve, but Engvall trying to go end to end again. Who's this guy? Jeez. Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by Coca-Cola. I'm Steve Dangle. Dangle. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends there's magic when your voice cracks. And there's magic in a tied game in the third period. Sometimes it's the bad kind of magic and your team loses. Other times it's the good kind. What'll it be? What'll it be? Chaos! Here come the Habs! Great stop by Samsonov, and they crash him again! And he's getting up slowly. He doesn't have his stick. So they can just keep doing that? Leafs going for a line change here. Here, go at the goalie again. Holy cow! Golly, Arncroke just gave Michael Matheson an RKO. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a hockey game. That was a straight up like RKO diamond cutter. Samsonov gets run over in the blue paint there by Kirby Dach. Like, that's Samsonov's ice. Does he get hit in?
A little bit of a wrestling match. As I said, it was a
Matheson had a chunk of Yarncroke too, and it's 4-on-4. Yeah, both of them going makes sense. Matthews loses that face-off. Liljegren. And do we have a Leaf penalty coming? Oh, no! I was looking up at the clock. I didn't see what happened. That's brutal. The Leafs will go down to 3 men for the second straight game. Habs with a 4-on-3 penalty kill. Penalty power play. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. And once the 4-on-4 penalties are over, or the coincidental minors, it'll be a regular 5-on-4. With Yarncroke coming out of the box for the Leafs. Oh, boy! Oh, Habs with way too open of a lane. Samsonov with the stop. Oh, boy, this 20 seconds feels like an eternity. Doc and Hoffman working it back and forth. And I'm terrified. 10 seconds to go here on this 4-on-3. All three Leafs penalty killers basically stationary. Off the post! Rebound! Oh, Habs still working it around. Shot! Wide! Hall manages to not score in his own net there. And the Leafs clear it down. Yarncroke out of the box in a flash. This power play will go until basically the end of the third period. Oh, boy. Anderson trying to draw an interference there. Won't get it. The Leafs kill this penalty. Willie out of the box. Shoots. Stop by Montembeault. Rebound. No one's there. And wouldn't that have been incredible? Will not hold on to the zone as Willie goes off. Sandin out there. Marner drops it for JT. JT somehow comes up with it there, but the Habs turn it back over, and Marner's got to turn on the Jets. Oh, stop by Samsonov. Habs drove the net there. Savard, good job to hold the zone. Montreal will look to get reinforcements. Marner chasing after it. I think he wants a change. He does, and he'll get it. Montreal doesn't capitalize. Leafs have 3 men back. He's bunching up there. Matthews giving chase. Tavares. Oh! What a rip from Rem Pitlick. And the Habs winning in overtime. The Leafs rip 38 shots on Sam Montembeault, and only 2 of them find the back of the net. That guy almost just fell down the stairs. Be careful, everyone. I know you're excited.
First career overtime goal.
And after an abysmal period to start the game, Habs completely got their show run. Leafs scored in the first minute. They chip away bit by bit, little by little. Storm back in the second period. They're clearly the better team in the second period. The Leafs bounce back in the third, but the Habs hold the fort. They're patient in overtime. And Pitlick has an open shot. Sees Tavares going the wrong way. Has an open lane. And geez, dude, you just scored an OT winner. Gotta have a bigger celly than that. Up and over Samsonov, who I gotta say had a really good game. But unfortunately, the Leafs only come out of this with 1 point instead of 2. And that is the most monotone OT celly I think I've ever seen. Like, is that a prank? Is that a bit? Was he dared to do that? Like, how do you do that with 20,000 people losing their minds? Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by Coca-Cola. I'm Steve Dangle. Why do I have to be Steve Dangle when the Leafs lose to Montreal? I'm so sick of being Steve Dangle when the Leafs lose to Montreal on these streams, live on camera. Is it the end of the world that the Leafs lost this game? No. But you super shouldn't lose this game. Like, does the "you can't win every game" crowd ever notice that they say that a lot? Say that a lot. You know what I mean? No, you can't. But why didn't you win that one? The Habs have 11 forwards. Why didn't you win that one? You know what I mean? You greatly outplayed them in the first. You greatly outplayed them in the third. What on earth happened in the second period? That was one of the Leafs' worst periods of the season. For now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this edition of Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by Coca-Cola. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Maybe beat the Habs when they're playing 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. You know?